I'm giving you a little peek into the show that I currently have up. It's May of 2026, and it's up at the Forest Hills Fine Arts Center in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And there are two different types of work. This is a clay figure that I made the figure and found the wood, and that's one type of work. And then there's acrylic paintings on canvas, and each one, well, almost all of them are really based on Lake Michigan and my love for the water. And so I hope that you'll just enjoy seeing them. This one's a little abstract, shall we say, more abstracted than I usually do, but it's fun to try new things. And here's one. Sorry, it's quite big, so I'm having trouble getting into the horizontal while you can still see up close enough. And most of them have quite a lot of texture. If you can't see the texture from a distance, and I want you to be able to see the amount of texture, fabric and paint and mediums, that kind of thing, make up the texture on the paintings. And this one, I'm going to back up here and let you see it. This is 4 feet by 5 feet, so it's the biggest one in the show, and it also has texture on it. Some of it from medium, some of it from fabric, from paint. I love the texture. I don't know if it's all the years of working in pottery, but the texture is a fun aspect of it for me. And this one is more gentle, just not a whole lot to say about it, but I like it. This is the most recent one. I just finished this a couple days before the show, and it has a lot of visual texture. You can see the texture of kind of printed on there. And this one, I was here to shoot the pictures of the show, and a woman came and bought it. So that's kind of fun. And here's another clay piece. I do have some abstracts in the show, and these are very kind of unique. I've tried to paint them again, and it just didn't work very well, so I'm just grateful for what I have, that I have these. And these are smaller. We can salon style them. We stack them on top of each other. And here's one. This one has more texture than most of them, and if I get up close, you can see pieces of map on this one. I love maps, and these have lots of texture that you can feel and see as well, but not as, you can't see them as strongly as the ones of the lakeshore. And now here's another one. Oh, sorry about the glare. That glare is, they have those little protective things on there to keep dust off of them and keep them from getting knocked over. But this is a bigger one that I was trying to get more simple, to stay more simple and sort of clean in a way. But of course, I couldn't resist putting some texture in the waves, so there it is. Can't really escape it, I guess. And this is I love that time right after the sun slips below the horizon, and we look west over Lake Michigan, so of course we don't paint very many sunrises because we don't have them. And here's another one of, sometimes the horizon water is so dark, it's just black almost, and if you're painting oceans, you're told, oh, make the horizon be foggy. But here, the horizon on a clear day is very clear, very distinct. So then here's again another more plain one, but I couldn't resist a little visual texture, a little bit of actual fabric kind of texture. This is the binding of an old book, which I love reusing all the bits and pieces of it. So you saw that one, and you saw that one, and oh, now here's one of the clay figures without a dome over it, and you can see a little better, and she has a lot of texture too in the clay. This one's called High Tide. This has probably got more sort of ochre, orangey than I usually use, which it's always a challenge to try to make yourself do something different. Try something different in your palette. Here's another just before sunset. I love going out and watching the sunset. And this is probably the closest to a more abstracted lakeshore than I usually do, and it's got texture, layers of texture that you can kind of take advantage of by just sliding your brush over the top of the texture, and it creates more texture on top of that. So for the texture lover, there it is. Here's another one with our beautiful lake. We love it so much. And here's one that's very, very simple, and I forced myself not to put any fabric texture on this one. It's only pencil is the only thing that's on here. That's a carpenter's pencil on there, and so I made myself not do any texture on that one. So I hope you would enjoy this little rough visit. I'll try to make a better one later on, but I just wanted to at least have a chance to get this in my phone and hopefully to share with you. Thanks.